All right, guys, it's time for us to meet our all-in-one creator store. Stan Store is an excellent place for somebody that is looking to set their store up in the easiest way possible because they have made it as simple as they can for somebody who is just getting started out, and even for those of us who have been doing it for a while. Honestly, guys, Stan Store really did it right. They put it together in a way that is clean, it's engaging, and it's set up to be extremely quick so that your customers don't have to go through a whole long, drawn out process when getting things put together or going in and setting, a booking or getting one of your courses or maybe just simply a digital product. So throughout this course and throughout this lesson, we are going to talk about how to set up your Stan Store all the way from the creation portion, so creating an account, through to setting it up and getting it ready and optimized for driving traffic to it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the sign up process is really simple. You go up here to stan.store and you can do this on your phone if you want to, but I always suggest using a computer. Computers do give you that bigger screen and allow you to see a little bit more, but computer, tablet, or cell phone will work just fine. Up at the top, we see sign up. We're gonna go ahead and click there. Next, we wanna go ahead and fill out all of this information. All right, so we wanna do a username. So let's go ahead and select a username, put in our name, put in our email. Then it's optional to put in your TikTok name right here. I'm going to go ahead and not put my TikTok name in just because it's long and I don't feel like doing it. But if you want to put in your TikTok name, you are more than welcome. And then start your 14-day free trial. All right, so then after that, you're going to hit save on your password if you want to. It just kind of depends. But what you're going to want to do is save hundreds of dollars with your all-in-one store, putting it here. You want to select if you want to do the annual plan or the monthly plan. And then from that point, you are going to insert your card and everything else. But for now, we are going to pause the video. I'm going to get through this part and then we'll come back. All right, so now that you guys have gotten through that part, you have put your card in, you have selected that you want the 14-day free trial along with either paying monthly or yearly, you are going to be brought to this page. This is where you kind of get to narrow down your niche. Are you in business coaching, finance or real estate, social media and marketing, spirituality and a psychic, mindset, motivation, etc. There's tons of options here. I'm going to go ahead and hit social media and marketing. And then how did you learn about Stan? And next. All right, so once you finish that, it wants you to add a profile picture so that you can personalize your account. You add all of your different social media accounts. You set up your direct deposit, and it uses Stripe and PayPal to wire directly to your bank. And then finally, you want to create your first product. So going through these tasks, it's going to show you this task setup list. I would just go ahead and knock those things out first. It's very important that you get them done. But for now, what I want to do is give you guys an overview of what Stan Store looks like whenever you guys first get logged in. So this is your homepage, and once you go through this checklist, it'll disappear. But then you come down here, this is where your store is going to be. So your store is at Z Pippins or whatever name you give it. You are going to want to give it a name that's resonating with your brand. Okay, so if your brand is Zach Pippins, then make your brand Zach Pippins. If your brand is thecoolshop.com, then do at the cool shop, right? So you want to make sure that this name right here resonates with your audience as what your brand is. So don't just put your name in there or anything, really be creative and think through it. Next, we have the income page. This page is where you're going to be able to track all of your sales. It's also going to keep track of anything that you give away for free. All of your CRM is going to be down here, and you'll be able to maintain who's purchased from you, who's gotten a free download from you, etc. So just make sure that you pay attention to this portion down here because this is where you can maintain connections with your audience through email marketing. Then we have analytics right here. So analytics is where you're going to be able to see the total revenue, stand store visits, how many leads you're getting, product page views. It breaks everything down for you so that you can understand what people are doing whenever they visit your stand store. Then we have audience. This is also your other portion of CRM. It's just more specific to CRM instead of the income, but you can see them both on each screen. But as far as client relationship goes, this is where you're going to be able to get your emails. You can export all of your emails. So as you start to have people sign up and you have emails, you can export them and you can send them to different email clients so that you can start running email campaigns or different things like that. But the cool part is that StandStore actually has email flows within it, and we are going to go over how to utilize those in another video. So just make sure that you stay tuned. And then of course, we're going to talk about the funnels, the appointments, and referrals so that you guys can maximize your experience on StandStore.